Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, October 28th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is understanding is the intimacy I can offer myself. And today we continue feeling this new moon energy in the manner that we have a little continuation. We have Uranus, an intimate part of the new moon energy. And today, to begin the day, we have the sun reaching that exact point of the opposition with Uranus. And for a good portion of the day, we continue through this 4-degree energy, this evolution energy, until we hit the 5. And the 5 is that understanding. Now, there's a few things that I hope I can bring you some understanding for whatever energies have surfaced at this time. One of the things is that Uranus is the liberator. And so it really is up to us to find a place where we can be receptive to what's being pulled apart, to what's showing up for us. Because these triggers, these things that may feel uncomfortable, they're trying to pull us into the light. They're trying to, and one of the images I got was, like a scorpion hiding in the dark. We all have these pieces of ourselves that kind of hide in the darkness. And so Uranus is like, I can liberate you from this place where you're stuck. But you've got to be receptive to the energies that are coming through. So again, just like yesterday, any triggers that are coming up, any discomfort that's coming up, it is coming up to liberate you from yourself. Ding. So be receptive. This is major growth, but sometimes we're like, my precious, to the darkness. So just be very aware of it. The other thing that I really want to say, and this came up when I was preparing for my patron group that I was going to do, is one of the things that we need to be aware of is when this Pluto-Saturn conjunction happens in early 2020. They're working with each other, but like Saturn is Saturning Pluto, and Pluto is Plutoing Saturn. So both the Saturn process and the Pluto process are getting like a strong explosion, a strong punch. And so we have to be aware of that Saturn process of tuning into our purpose, but also that Pluto process of like facing our shadows. And this new moon working with Uranus, it's an opposition with Uranus, but like working intimately with Uranus energy is meant to support us in this work that we need to do on our path to this coming together. So be aware of that in this energy. And again, through the day, be aware of this, where you may be holding on to those shadows, to these things that suck your power, that suck your life. And be receptive. I have the receptivity card in reverse, but be receptive to these energies that are feeling discomfort, that are trying to liberate you. So that being said, the moon continues through Scorpio through the day, continues and connects to Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto. Let's talk about the Saturn-Pluto energies. Again, preparing us. They're only 5 degrees apart, preparing us for this conjunction that will be happening. That feels like a major thing because I've literally been tracking it for like 10 years. So, and I've been watching as the universe has been like turning up the heat, turning up the heat, turning up the heat. So, Moon in Scorpio connecting to Saturn in Pluto, being aware of where you choose shadow over aligning with that purpose energy. Be very aware of that. I feel that with that Pluto energy. And this is an opportunity to release that, to break through with that, and step into this new flowering. Every new moon is a new beginning. Like, this is starting a cycle for the next 6 months till we have a full moon in Scorpio. About 6 months down the line. What would you like to do in these 6 months? Where would you like to be in these 6 months? This is a power-packed energy. What would you like to grow at this time? Be very aware of that, and be very aware. Are your choices feeding how you would like to grow, or are they feeding my precious? be aware of that energy. The other thing, Moon is connecting to Neptune and Mars is connecting into Neptune. We have this in conjunct with Neptune with Mars energy. And so this is interesting. This goes hand in hand with what I've just said. We have patterns. We have flows that we get into and we feel complacent in. And I feel like this is an opportunity to align that Mars energy with like that soul purpose energy, that spirit energy, but we have to be aware of it. That Moon feeding into this is like, and here's where your shadow is. Be very aware of where the shadow is like popping up. Pop goes the weasel. Here I am. In and through this energy. Again, where the discomfort is showing you, where you're being asked to make some shifts, where you can bring yourself understanding for that shadow, but where you can shift and liberate that energy. My precious. Okay, so that is going to be it for today. Oh, last thing I want to mention, we are building to Mercury retrograde. That is beginning this Thursday with Halloween. So just be aware of that energy happening. Oh, I got a kitty. I got a kitty. Luce. She's so big now. You going to be my recording companion? She's got her eyes on something. Anyways, besides that, you can always book a reading with me. I am going to be releasing my year ahead readings coming very soon. So email me about that if you are interested. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you, and you do 100% have the power and can release. My precious. Okay. Namaste.